Do Star Wars fans hate Star Wars more, or do people who hate Disney hate Star Wars more? Because honestly, at this point, I feel like you guys are all on the same team. Hey guys, so I was not recording audio for this at all, and I didn't find that out until after, so I apologize for the terrible audio. Anyways, back to you, Tim. I legit can't tell who hates who more. Every single time something Star Wars comes out now, the internet turns into a war zone. And usually I feel like it's like, for example, Marvel. You have the Marvel fans always fighting against the grifters who just hate everything Disney and Disney owned and Marvel owned. And so to me, I can figure out, all right, who's the green team and who's the red team. But when it comes to Star Wars, I feel like the Star Wars people are beating up the franchise more than the people who just want to hate Disney and anything Disney does. Because half the fan base is like, Disney ruined Star Wars, and the other half of Star Wars fandom just complain about everything else. And now we got the Mandalorian and Grogu, the first Star Wars movie in about 6.5 years, and I think I can't even tell if it's mixed reviews or not. I guess we'll see what the fans decide to say about this. And honestly, it's not looking too pretty so far from what I've seen. I can't lie, it's been a long time since a Star Wars movie has come out. An entire generation of Marvel movies have come out before Star Wars has dropped again. The Mandalorian and Grogu movie follows Djarin once more as he's still out there taking bounty hunter jobs and handling business across the galaxy doing Mandalorian things. With, of course, my boy, Grogu. This movie is leaning a lot harder when it comes to the action adventure side of the Star Wars franchise, and definitely dips in more into the Jabba the Hutt story and essentially trying to not get slimed out by bounty hunters themselves. It is like a buddy cop movie, and that's honestly the vibe of the entire movie, which is also the vibe of the entire series. So once again, where's the confusion, guys? Everybody, as always, I'm Timothy Kennedy, and I didn't even finish watching the last Mandalorian season. Just to go ahead and throw that out there before you guys start claiming I'm the glaze master for Star Wars. I literally went into this movie with beyond low expectations, and I just really want to know what everybody is complaining about, because I had fun with it, man. Since when is having fun and entertainment and just a story about action and surviving such a bad thing? I'm not saying this movie is like the greatest Star Wars movie, especially after 6.5 years, but I also don't think it's one of the worst things I have ever laid my eyes on, especially Star Wars wise. Don't worry guys, I am not going to be dropping spoilers, at least I think. I hope not. I never know when I start yapping. I just kind of get in the zone, okay? But anyways guys, if you like movie reviews, movie reactions, and all things in the movie space, please consider giving me that like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. All right guys, let's go ahead and get into this, because I genuinely am confused why people are hating this so far. I think the biggest issue is that people expected this film to be something completely different. I feel like a lot of people wanted this to be like dark and super emotional and ultra serious Star Wars movie. Like, I feel like they were kind of hoping for a Star Wars Unleashed storyline. I don't know why, because once again, it's Mandalorian and Grogu. And if you've watched Mandalorian and Grogu, I mean, they have more serious moments in the TV show, but that's the TV show. They have time to develop that. I feel like they were kind of going for a family push movie. A movie that you can go and take your family to, that's Star Wars-esque, is super action heavy, and the whole family can enjoy that. Like, legit, the only criticism I guess I could give it, this movie never slows down enough to have like serious tone. It is constantly moving. It is constant action, constant jokes here, and constant chaos. So I'm assuming if you were expecting some emotional Rogue One masterpiece or some Andor level writing, this is not the thing for you. But Din Djarin is badass, bro. Like, immediately the first couple of minutes in this movie, this man is already just folding people's backs and breaking down walls. You're watching people explosion, throwing dudes around, and then that's where my confusion, I think, sinks in, because people are like, oh, it's a fun movie, who cares about plot? It's a fun movie. You guys watch Jason Statham beat down a prehistoric megalodon shark. You guys watch John Wick get his dog killed and literally massacre an entire army of human beings. And none of you guys complain about that because it's fun. It's action. We like that. Carnage. I'm not understanding why that's no longer allowed when it comes to Star Wars. He is Space John Wick. He is Space Batman. Maybe I'm wrong, okay? Maybe you guys were expecting more so. You want to go back to Jedis and Siths. And like I said, I love Jedi and Siths, but I'm also not mad that they haven't been showing too much of the Siths. Let's remember, guys, the last movie we had was with Jedi and Siths, and y'all didn't like that at all. My favorite movie is literally Rogue One, and my favorite TV show when it comes to Star Wars is literally Andor. So for me, as somebody that really loves when it comes to Jedi and Siths, I'm all good for it just being normal people as well. I actually feel like those type of stories are way more compelling because they have to make it unique. Now, when it came to Grogu, I genuinely didn't understand his purpose in the movie besides being comic relief. And look, he is super adorable, he's cute, and they are trying to sell those toys. I get it. Disney's making that bread with Grogu, man. But even when I started to be like, okay, that's my biggest issue with it. Grogu's really doing nothing but being a comedy bit. They still end up giving Grogu some character development, because when Din is stuck in a situation where he can't carry the movie, he does exactly well. Now, there's gonna be a part in this movie where Grogu is talking to some dude that honestly sounds and has the exact vibe of Tahm Kench from League of Legends. I don't know what his purpose is. I don't even know why he was there. I don't know why he did what he did. That's probably the most random thing out of all of this. And then Rotta the Hutt. Bro, if you told me there was gonna be a nice Jabba the Hutt member with a bunch of abs, I wouldn't even have known what to even respond to you with. His character was actually good, and I thought he was gonna betray them. And I'm genuinely excited to see more of this character. I don't know, man. I thought this movie delivered. I thought the visuals delivered. I thought it did what it was supposed to be doing out of a Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Emphasis on it being those two, and you guys knowing the vibe of those two. I just don't understand. Anyways, that's gonna be all for me. I genuinely enjoyed this film. I would definitely honestly see this again because I thought it was entertaining, at least for me, for the 2 hours and 12 minutes that I watched this thing. But anyways, you guys comment down below. Let me know, what are your thoughts on this movie? Why did you hate it? What did you dislike about it? Or if you didn't hate it, what did you just wish that they did differently about it? And if you did enjoy it, please comment down below. Let me know what your favorite thing is. But as always, guys, I'm T Kennedy, and I will see you guys at the concession stands.